So I just heard this crash from the bathroom, and our bottle wall appears to have collapsed. Where are we, Chipper? We're in Ulladulla and we're going for a walk. Someone's a happy dog. Okay, it's Easter Sunday and we're in Ulladulla, which I think you've probably realised by now. That's me and Brianna, who's hiding behind the surfboard. And this surfboard is the 3-part surfboard that I made last semester, and Brianna's painted it for me. And it looks incredible. Let us know what you think in the comments below. I'm currently fixing another surfboard, so hopefully when that's done, she'll be able to paint that one as well, and I'll have a nice little collection started.
Is this one, float number 13, and it's Finding Nemo. And Finding Nemo, a very popular movie, as you know. And on board is Chelsea Eggins, her partner, DeAndre Broad Studios came out, and here's a pictorial of it, moving in front of you. And that's where the blessing of all the fleets will take place.
We've come on a little fishing trip with a car here and stuff, but I've just noticed that there's golden orb spiders all through these trees. But here's one, and they've got these massive webs that span like a huge range, and you can just kind of, if you're not careful, you just end up walking into them, and then they've got these massive nasty spiders on them, and it's really unpleasant and gross. Have I ever told you about how driving licenses work in Australia? So it's kind of similar to the UK, but also totally different. So when you're 16, you can get your L plates, and you have to do, this is in New South Wales, you have to do at least 120 hours of driving and a year of driving before you can take your test. And then you take your test and you don't get your driving license, you get your red P's. And the red P's are like red P plates, and they mean, like, I don't know, you can't go that fast and stuff. And then you have to have those for a year, and then you take another test, like a hazard perception test, and you get your green P's, and you have to be on those for 2 years, and then finally you can do another hazard perception test and maybe something else, and you get your blacks, which is like your full license. So it's quite a complex process. Quite a complex process. And it's quite funny because the way that the UK driving licence transfers, they kind of assume that once you've passed your test, you're on your first P plate, and then like incrementally, like after a certain number of years, you get your different licences, and that means that about a month ago, it was 3 years since I'd passed my driving test in the UK, and I got my blacks. And it's funny because Brianna's been driving for about 3 years, and she's still on her green Ps, and she's got like another 2 years to go before she can get her full licence.
2 years.
Oh, it was 2 years? Is it?
Yeah, it is 2 years.
It is 2 years, yeah. Yeah, so she's got another 2 years before she can get her licence.
But I've been lazy.
But yeah, she's been lazy, but still, yeah. So that's how they work, and it seems very unfair for the Australians when they hear about our system. We're just off to Wet n Wild, which is a water park in Western Sydney, pretty much. Yeah. We made it to Wet n Wild, and we've met up with Erin and Ryan, who are somehow getting us in for free. So that's all cool. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. Apparently I am allowed to bring a camera in, but not on the rides, but I have a small GoPro, so we'll see if I can get it on a ride. I don't know, we'll find out. Well, this is Wet n Wild. We've kind of done all the rides and stuff now. I had to go on that wavy thing, check it out. We're not meant to take cameras on the rides, which, you know, kind of makes sense, I guess, because people drop their cameras and lose them and stuff. But I'm really careful with my cameras, so I figured it'll probably be alright if they don't see it. So you're a tiny little GoPro, so you'll be fine. That was our Wet n Wild experience. How did you guys find it?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. We're all pretty thirsty, so we're off to Macca's for a frozen Coke now. Dance, hula girl, dance.
Dance,
oh, it worked.
Dance.